It definitely sees. I mean, you as a camera see red, but our friend here sees this as a flashlight. Hi folks, Jack here, and welcome back to another episode of Weekend Workbench. I'm going to be working on a small project here. I'm trying to figure out, I've got a photoelectric smoke detector, and I need to figure out how to actually view the photoelectric element. This particular smoke detector sounds continuously. It doesn't work correctly anymore, and I want to see if the IR LED inside the sensor is actually working. In order to see that spectrum of light, I need a camera that can view infrared. And a lot of cameras can, but most of them have a filter in front of the lens. And so I need a camera that doesn't have a filter and that can see in infrared. Security cameras can be great for this if they have a night vision mode. And this particular one came out of the junk pile over in the junk cabinet. So we're going to open it up, figure out what voltage we need to feed it, and see what kind of shape it's in inside. And then we're going to try and power it up and see if it works. So to start with here, we need a Phillips to get the little shroud off. But this camera is old. It was actually screwed to the wall outside the door on a house I bought, I don't know, a couple, 5-6 years ago. And the camera itself is pretty dated. It uses a RCA video output, and so I'm assuming it's pretty low definition. It also says it's got a 3.6 millimeter lens. Not sure what we're going to find as far as functionality here, but it comes apart easy enough. It's got a pretty nice heavy metal housing. You can see that this particular one has the infrared LEDs here, and it's got a little photocell. So it would have had a night vision mode. We want to get a little further into the housing here just to see what voltage this might need. There's our infrared LEDs. Looks like those just get fed power. Our camera's got a, looks like maybe a focus ring that can be adjusted here, and then there's a little set screw for that. We're not going to mess with any of that right now. We just want to get down inside. Alright, so there's our, it's got a desiccant in there. There's our inner housing. Looking at the back of the board, it's interesting, it's got a crystal oscillator there. It must have some kind of clock function. I don't know how well you can see it, but there are some numbers on these chips. This one here looks like a 78L05. And when I looked up the data sheet on this, it shows an input voltage range that's wide enough for us to be able to feed this with a standard 12 volt security camera power supply. So that's what we'll do. Alright. So knowing that this can run on 12 volts, I dug around in the cabinet of junk and found a 12 volt security camera power supply from another project. So that's what we'll use to power it up. As far as what to do with the video output, the best I can come up with is a video capture card. So we'll get out the beach machine here. I've already got the beach machine opened up to the capture card software. The cabinet of junk has also given us this bag of cables so that we can figure out how to connect these two female cables together. This looks promising. This is an old monster cable. I don't know where this even came from, but hey, it'd probably make the video signal look better. Let's plug in our power here. All right, so we've got power. Let's see what happens here when we power it up. Nothing. Nothing appears to happen. I'm not sure what I expected there. Let's hook up our video signal here. Let's see what we get. Oh, there we are. We've got a live video signal. Can't believe this thing actually works. The color is really bad. All right, well, let's see if it has a night mode. So I've got a piece of PVC pipe. We're just gonna set the camera down inside there and see if she goes into a night mode. Well, there was some flicker in there. Yeah. Yep, there you can see the change to the night mode. So it does have a low light function. All right. So now, in order to be able to view infrared, we need those LEDs to shut off. So I've got two of these cameras. I don't particularly need this one. So what I'm gonna do is just remove get that out of there. What I'm gonna do is just remove this entire ring of LEDs. So I've got another camera here that I know has an infrared LED emitter. And if we power this up, it should run on that same 12 volt. We should be able to see, I'll turn the lights off, should be able to see the infrared emitter lighting up like a flashlight in the dark. Here we go. Oh, look at that. It definitely sees. I mean, you as a camera see red, but our friend here sees this as a flashlight. Pretty neat. All right, so that'll do it. That'll be our infrared test camera. So I think the next step here is I'll make a little plate or a little mount for this so I can put it on a tripod and clean up the cut wires off the board. We should be all set. Put the cover back on. And then we've got a beautiful, cheap, easy way to see if our IR LED on the smoke detector is actually working. Cool. Thanks for watching. Hi folks, thanks for stopping by and checking out my videos. Here's a few more you might like. While you're here, don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel.